Now, as you make your New Year's resolutions, you might be reflecting on the past year. We decided to look back at the stories that really spoke to you in 2023. Our Benit Breach joins us for a recap. Benit, you looked into some of our most read stories. What did you find?
Well, Dan, I have lots of stories to share with you. So basically, I got a spreadsheet of data from our digital producer and also looked at what kind of engagement these got on our social media, TikTok, and YouTube. And there might be some aha moments for some of our viewers or local stories or big international events. So take a look and see what you can remember. Starting in January, that's when a pigeon wearing crystal meth like a backpack was caught inside a prison yard in Abbotsford. This story even made it to the Stephen Colbert Show.
You can learn all about it in the new hit drama, Breaking Bird.
And in February, a totem pole belonging to the Newhawk Nation was removed from the Royal BC Museum in Victoria and returned to Bella Coola. There were lots of smiles, tears, and cheers. And in March, a man from Merritt was shocked to find out that notes from his physiotherapist described him as a redneck hick in his health file. Interior Health told CBC News it was investigating, and Robert Monroe was referred to another physiotherapist at a different clinic. And in April, Vancouver police and city staff began removing the encampment on East Hastings Street. City officials argued the tents made the area more dangerous, like creating fire hazards. But many residents and advocates argued they had nowhere else to go. In May, it was a story on this education assistant who set up an OnlyFans account to make ends meet but was told to shut it down or risk getting fired. The district said the work was inappropriate. Kristen McDonald was eventually fired. She said there needs to be more attention given to low pay of education assistants and less stigma about sex work. In June, the president of the Surrey Gurdwara was shot dead. The story had a ripple effect around the world. Hardeep Singh Nijjar was also a pro-Khalistan activist. For years, the Indian government called him a terrorist, a claim that Nijjar repeatedly denied. Months later, Justin Trudeau accused India's government of being involved in Nijjar's death. India denied that allegation. In July, we shared the story of a single dad who makes $75,000 a year, and he said he couldn't find affordable housing in Vancouver for him and his son. The Premier acknowledged Carl Eaton's situation and said many British Columbians can relate. The Premier also said the focus was on getting more federal and local help to build housing faster. In August, BC was under a state of emergency as a fast-moving wildfire destroyed homes near West Kelowna. Nearly 200 structures were damaged or destroyed. BC had the most destructive wildfire season on record this year. Then in September, these posters surfaced for a whites-only parent and child group in Metro Vancouver. There was lots of outrage. The city of Coquitlam said in a release that the notices were racist because they explicitly exclude certain groups based on their race and said they have no place in the city. In October, 22-year-old Ben Mizrahi from BC was among those killed when Hamas militants attacked sites in Israel. Mizrahi graduated from King David High School. A post from the school described him as full of joy and had a smile for everyone and was always there to help. In November, there was big relief for Swifties when Taylor Swift finally announced her tour dates next December. She'll be playing 3 shows at BC Place. Even the Premier had asked for Swift to make a stop in Vancouver, and that wish came true. And this December, Vancouver Council passed a motion asking the province to get rid of Vancouver's elected park board. Mayor Ken Sim said the park board is outdated, and getting rid of it would save the city money. The province says it needs to see a detailed plan from the city about how it would engage with First Nations and transition its facilities under city governance.
The full variety pack, Benit. Yeah. Amazing what we covered this year.
It's definitely been a lot. So again, many pieces from housing, healthcare, the cost of living. And it was definitely interesting to see what really resonated with people. And of course, you can read more about all of these stories on our website at cbc.ca/BC.
Benit Breach, thank you so much.